Okay, so there are 4 maneuvers altogether, and during the exam you have to do one to pass the test. It could be either forward bay parking, reverse bay parking, park on other side of the road and reverse back to car length, or parallel parking, parking next to a car. Apart from these 4, you have to do emergency stop if examiner asks you to do so, but that what they do with 1 out of 5 students. So you might not get the emergency stop during your exam, or you may get it. So I'm going to teach you all 4 maneuvers and emergency stop. So you will enter in a car park and examiner will ask you, can you do a forward bay parking in a convenient way? It could be either on left or right, so you have to choose yourself. If examiner chose it for you, then you have to do according to his selection. So the easiest forward bay parking is on the right side, okay, because you have a bigger gap on the right side, so it will be easy. So all you need to do is choose any bay on the right side. So keep going straight ahead like this, very slowly, okay, and select one bay, and the first line of that bay should be under your mirror, okay. So if you look at that line, okay, so draw an imaginary line from there, from the curb all the way there, okay, under your mirror, between your mirror and the steering wheel, okay. It should go like this, okay, all the way like that. So imagine you have a rope and on the line, so that rope should go like this, behind your steering wheel and between mirror and the steering wheel, okay. Do full lock, but before that you make sure you do, if you haven't done the observation properly, you can do the proper observation, 6 windows, or while you are driving, and if you don't stop, okay, so you just check on the right shoulder. So the best idea is to do full observations like this, okay, and the signal is already on. Do full lock like that, okay, and keep going until you are in the bay and straight. That's it. When the car is 90 degree, do 1.5 turn on the left, which is half, and 1, and go straight into the bay. That's it. Make sure you secure the car by pulling the handbrake up and neutral the car. Okay, so that's how you have to do the forward bay parking on the right side. So this is easy way of doing the forward bay parking, but you can do the forward bay parking on the left side as well. Okay, so whenever you enter in a car park and examiner will ask you, can you do the forward bay parking? And if examiner select to park on left side of the car park, so make sure you move as you enter to the car park, okay, so check your center and right mirror and move over to the right side, full on other side of the road, okay, and make sure there's no car coming ahead of you, and leave enough gap on the left side. Normally we don't do that, but if examiner asks you to do the forward bay parking on the left side, then you will do it, okay. So you need a bigger gap between left side now. So all you need to do, move like this, okay, and go full on the other side of the road, make a bigger loop and straight the wheel like that, okay, give an indicator and line up, again the same method. Good. So make sure the draw imaginary line from the left side now, near to the mirror, under the mirror, okay, and between mirror and the steering wheel, and draw a line like that. So that should be imaginary line all the way behind your steering wheel, okay. So do full lock on the left, but before that you do full observation. If you stop, if you don't stop while you are driving, just check on left side, left blind spot, okay, and do full lock That's it. Done. Secure the car. Check your mirrors. Okay. If you're inside, make sure fully in. Okay. And you're not overlapping backward and forward as well. Okay. That's how you have to do the forward bay parking on the left side. Today I am going to teach you how to do the reverse bay parking. So reverse bay parking can be done on left side of the car park or right side of the car park. Okay, so examiner might select one of the reverse bay parking for you and then tell you where to park. Okay, if they select on the left side, you do on the left side. If they select on the right side, you do on the right side. Okay, so sometimes examiner asks you to do the reverse bay parking in the beginning of the test in the test center. Okay, and sometimes they do it at the end of the test in the test center. Sometimes they ask you to do the reverse bay parking in other car parks. Okay, so while they are doing the route, they will take you into the car park and ask you to do the reverse bay parking there. Make sure whenever you enter in a car park, okay, always enter from the left side of the road. Okay, because most of the time car parks have got same side entrance and exit. Okay, so keep yourself more on the left or maintain the lane discipline even in the car park as well. Sometimes the car parks have got entrance and exit separately. In that case, you can enter from any side, but most of the time it will be from the left side. So when you enter in a car park, examiner can ask you while you are driving, can you do the reverse bay parking in any convenient way? Okay, so when they giving you the choice, make sure don't ask them which one. Okay, you choose yourself. Okay, and do accordingly. And if you are doing by your own selection, by your own choice, so make sure you do always on the left side. Okay, because left side will be more easier, because as you're going to enter in a car park, you will be more on the left side. Okay, and it will be easy for you. If you decide to park on the right side, which we're gonna do later on anyway, but don't do during the exam if examiner doesn't choose that for you. If examiner choose that for you, then you do it. Otherwise, don't do it. Always do on the left side, which is easier one. So how we gonna do it? Examiner will say to you, can you do the reverse bay parking? So while you're driving, check your center mirror, check your left mirror, give your left signal. Okay, and keep driving slowly. Okay, and drive past at least 3 bays. I'm not talking about the lines, I'm talking about the bays. Bay number 1, bay number 2, and bay number 3. Okay, so the bay number 1 will be our target bay, so drive past all these 3 bays. When you drive past the third one, you stop between third and fourth. The line between third and fourth should be in the middle of the door, on your left door. Okay, that is your reference point. Stop at that point, put the reverse gear on straight away, because once you're going to put the reverse gear on, your reverse light will be on and people behind you will know that you are going to park the car, and they will not come close to you, or even if they want, they can overtake you. So once you stop there and put the reverse gear on, okay, do full observations. Full observation mean all 6 windows. Okay, this is the best method of doing it. This is what I normally do, but you can do the other way as well as you are driving. Okay, so you don't need to basically do full observations. As you driving, you check your mirrors, you give a signal, and drive past 1, 2, 3, and between 3 and 4 you stop. Okay, and then check on the shoulders like this. Okay, and then park inside. Okay, but make sure do the other way, which I normally do, full observations. Okay, you never go wrong with full observations. All right, so once the full observations have been done, okay, start driving reverse back and keep looking around, keep an eye on, because car parks are mostly busy. Okay, and then do that way. I'm going to do that practically and show you how to do that. Okay, as you are driving, examiner will ask you to turn left into the car park or right into the car park. So you enter into the car park like this. Okay, and keep driving. Once you enter in a car park, examiner will ask you to do the reverse bay parking in any convenient bay. Okay, so as I already mentioned, that always do the reverse bay parking on the left side, because left side will be more easier. When you enter in a car park, you will be driving on the left side, so you don't need to change the lane. You don't need to go to the middle or right side of the car park. Okay, so you drive past at least 3 bays, bay number 1, bay number 2, and bay number 3. Okay, and soon you drive past the third bay, you stop between 3 and 4. Okay, so your shoulder should be in the middle, or the line of that bay between 3 and 4 should be in the middle of the left door. Okay, at that point you stop because that is your reference point. Okay, so I'm gonna do that now to show you. So as I'm already stopped here, so before I move I have to do good observations. So make sure you do all the observations. Okay, if it is safe, start driving. Okay, so count the number of bays. Bay number 1, this is bay number 2, and this is bay number 3, and soon you drive past the bay number 3, stop in the middle like that. Okay, so the line between 3 and 4 is now in the middle of the door. Okay, so you put the reverse gear straight away and do full observation, all 6 windows. Check all the windows. If someone is coming behind you, they will know that what you are doing. Okay, so if they wait for you, fine. If they don't wait for you, let them go, and then you start doing reverse after that. Okay, so as no one is coming behind me, so I will start doing reversing. So do full lock on the left because we are parking on the left side and we are in the reverse gear. Okay, so start moving, keep going nicely, and when you are on 45 degree, make sure you pause for a little bit and look over the shoulder. This is very, very important because at this point your right mirror and the left mirror are not covering the road anymore. Okay, so you have to physically look over the shoulder as no one is overtaking you. So carry on going through. Okay, keep going, keep looking around as well. Very slowly, very gently, and once the car is straight on a 90 degree, stop. Okay, that's it. And at that point, do 1.5 turn, like half and 1 full turn, and now your steering wheel is straight, and keep going back now, slowly. That's it. Okay, secure the car and check in the mirrors. If you are inside, no matter you are more on one side and less on the other side, as long as your car is inside, don't do corrections. Okay, you are parked and look ahead. Okay, look back as well. You are not overlapping. Okay, and you are fully in the bay. And if there's a car park near to you, okay, so your shoulder should be in the middle of that car, okay, where the door panel is, the line of the door panel. Or if there's no car park up next to you, okay, so the lengthwise, okay, from the curb to the end of the line, okay, half of that line, your shoulder should be in the half of that line. That means you are fully in the bay. Okay, that's how you have to do the reverse bay parking on the left side in a car park. Okay, so this time I'm going to do the reverse bay parking on the right side of the car park. Normally we don't do the reverse bay parking on the right side because it is slightly harder than the parking on the left side. Okay, but sometimes examiners choose it for you. They say to you, while you enter in a car park, they say to you, can you do the reverse bay parking on the right side? Okay, in that case, all you need to do is move more towards the middle of the car park and do the reverse bay parking. You have to use the same method of driving past 1, 2, and 3 bays and stop between 3 and 4, and the line between 3 and 4 should be in the middle of the door, but this time on the right side. Okay, so now I'm gonna do that. As I'm already stopped in the middle of the car park, so before I move, I need to look around to do good observations. Once observation has been done, start driving and straight away move more towards the middle. Okay, so move more towards the middle of the car park. Okay, if there's oncoming vehicle, let them go and then go more towards the middle. Okay, so drive past 1, 2, 3, and soon you drive past 3 and you are front of the 4th bay. Okay, stop. The line between 3 and 4 should be in the middle of the door. As I already told you, this is our reference point. Okay, so put the reverse gear on. Okay, so put the reverse gear on. Do good observations before you move back. Okay, and do full lock on the right. okay, and start reversing back. Make sure again when you are on a 45 degree, stop a little bit and look over the shoulder on the left side now. Maybe somebody is overtaking you as no one is around you. So carry on going. Once the car is straight on a 90 degree, stop. Okay, do half and one. This is 1.5 turn, and look back and keep going back. And once your shoulder is in the middle of the bay by lengthwise, then you stop. Like that. Okay, so if there's a car parked up next to you, okay, so your shoulder should be in the middle of the door panel, okay, lined up with the door panel, or your mirror should be lined up with the mirrors of the other car. If there's no car parked up, so make sure you go in the middle of the line, okay, the line which start from the curb all the way at the end of the bay. Okay, so middle of that line, your shoulder should be in the middle of that line, and that's how you have to do the reverse bay parking, and you are fully in. You are not overlapping and you are not hanging out and backward. That's it. So this is how you have to do the reverse bay parking, but on the right side. Okay, so today I'm going to teach you how to do the maneuver pulling up on the right side of the road, okay, and reverse back 2 car length. Okay, so examiner will say to you while you are driving, can you pull up on the right when it is safe to do so? So all you need to do is check your center and right mirror, give a right signal when it is safe, and pull up on the right in a straight line, okay, on the right side of the curb. Okay, so as we already pulled up on the left side, so I'm going to move the car from here. Okay, like that. As you are driving, check your center and right mirror, give your right signal, okay, start slowing yourself down and start moving toward the right. Okay, that's it. Okay, secure the car, and then examiner will ask you to reverse back 2 car length. Okay, so put the reverse gear on, do good observations, make sure no one is coming behind you, okay, as the car is going back. And in this maneuver, make sure keep looking around, keep checking all around while you are driving, because you are reversing back and anybody could come in behind you. And if there are car coming front of you or back of you, okay, stop when they are in your boundary. How far? Probably 20 to 25 meters. So as currently no one is coming, so we'll start moving slowly. Okay, that should be 2 car length. That's it. Okay, secure the car. That's it. Okay, so that's how you have to do the pull up on the right and reverse back 2 car length. Okay, so today I'm going to teach you how to do the parallel parking. Parallel parking is slightly harder than other parkings like forward or reverse bay parking and park on the other side of the road. The reason behind that is parallel parking you do on the road, okay, and you have to do good observation, because cars are going to keep coming behind you and front of you as well, and you have to do good observation. Sometimes, you know, the learner, they take a bit pressure, okay, and they make mistakes, especially they make mistakes on observation. So make sure don't make no mistake on observations. If you can't do the parallel parking in one attempt, you are all allowed to go forward and do it again. Okay, so don't be panic, and do confidently and smoothly and slowly. All you need to do in this parking is go alongside that car, the car examiner is going to point out, and slow down, stop there, parallel to it, and do good observation, all around observations. Okay, and once observation is done, because obviously you're going to put the reverse gear on, and once observation has been done, okay, so look around, observation done, and start reversing back. And when the car is half the way of the car you're going to do the parallel with, okay, I normally keep my mirrors. So when my mirrors are in middle of that car, okay, or my shoulder is knee to the back tire, okay, at that time I do one turn. So I'm going to teach you a method known as 1-2-1. Okay, so one left, one right, and one left. So basically one left, two right in the middle, and one left at the end. Okay, so we're going to do that now with the car ahead of us. Okay, as you are driving on the road, so examiner will ask you, pull up on the left behind that vehicle, leaving at least 2 car gap front of you. Okay, so check your mirrors and give a signal and pull up on the left smoothly. Okay, make sure don't do harsh braking and leave sufficient gap ahead of you. And after that, once you pulled up, secure your car, and examiner will say to you, go alongside that car, reverse back, park behind it, parallel and reasonably close to the curb, and finish in between 2 car length. So that means in between 2 car length mean when you finish there should be no gap between you and that car. So that will be definitely in between 2 car length. So once you parked up, as we are already parked up, so we're going to do the parking with the car ahead of us. Okay, so put the forward gear, okay, and do good observations. All 6 windows, check them. Okay, once it's safe, give a signal, look over the shoulder again, and move the car slowly. Okay, and when you go alongside that car, make sure you leave at least 1 meter gap and parallel to it like this. Okay, put the reverse gear straight away and do full observation again. If someone is coming behind you, wait and let them stop. If their wheels are moving, your wheel should not move. So as you block the road, they're obviously gonna stop. Okay, so make sure they stop, even if they are coming ahead of you or back of you. Okay, as in this situation no one is coming, so it's safe to start it and move the car back. Once your wing mirror is in middle of the car you're gonna do the parallel with, or your left shoulder is near to the back tire of that car, okay, do 1 turn left, okay, and move the car slowly. Okay, and when you are on 45 degree, okay, the 45 degree is a pizza shape. Okay, look over the shoulder, because at this point your mirrors are not covering the road. Okay, and if it's safe, do 1 turn right and go back. Keep going back until in that left mirror you see the front of your door handle is sitting on the curb. Okay, like that. Keep going very slowly. Keep looking around as well. Make sure keep looking around. Observations are very important. That's it. Okay, now do another right. Okay, so now the car will swing in. So do good observations again. Keep going like that. Okay, when the car is straight with the car ahead of you, then you stop. Okay, that's it. So far we did 1 left and 2 rights, and we're gonna do 1 more left, and now it is equal. The wheels are straight, and that's it. Okay, secure the car and the parking is done. So this is how you have to do the parallel parking on the left side of the road. Same formula applies if you have to park on the right side of the road. Hope you liked the video, and if you liked it, make sure you subscribe the channel and share it with family and friends. Thank you very much.